Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Virgo. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a reading for March 6th through March 12th, 2023, but energy is timeless. So anytime that you're seeing this, if the title resonated with you, if any parts of the message resonates with you, then it's meant for you. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but if you have strong Virgo placements anywhere within your birth chart, then there could be messages here for you. If you don't know what your birth chart is, get a hold of me. I have all of my contact information in the description below. Just reach out and we can make that happen. Understand that energies can be crisscross, flip-flopped, and or reversed. Just, follow the storyline as it resonates with you. Also understand that everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them. It's all about balance, right? So, that said, make sure before we get started you like, share, and subscribe, and that, if it calls to you, and that you also hit the notification bell. That way you get notified of my upcoming content. I do monthlies, weeklies, little fun in-betweens, and then, of course, like I said, personal readings. And so if you're interested in anything like that, get a hold of me. So, moving on, we've got a lot of activity this week, lunar activity. Full moon in Virgo on Tuesday at 7:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's also called the worm moon. We'll get more into that at the end of this. Full moons are a perfect time to provide energy and clarity, and also best time to cast spells, charge your crystals, make moon water. It's because it's in Virgo, it's going to be a great time for organization, focusing on your habits, and then also like health related things like a new diet or a exercise routine or something like that, right? Or schedule. It could be anything. So then on Wednesday, the moon moves into Libra. It's all about diplomacy, balance, visual appeal, working on relationships, and then also speaking up about what you're like passionate about, what you believe in. On Friday, the moon moves into Scorpio, and that's about finding motivation, harnessing your personal power, taking control, and then and that can be anything like finances or any kind of important topics or issues. And then that worm moon that's happening on Tuesday, it's going to affect Monday, it's going to affect Wednesday, it could even affect longer period of time than that, but it's all about this moon is okay. So if you go back to I just recently switched the videos up so you'll be able to see it easier, but it's the 13 moons of 2023, and that's talking like the cards that I pulled. I did this spread at the end of 2022, but the cards that I pulled for this month are Amazonite, harmony. That's what it means, is harmony. Confidence, the number 32 could be significant. And then also I pulled a King of Cups that coincides with seaweed, like either the edible kind or just in the ocean, right? But it's scorpionic energy, even though it's water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And it stands for sex, death, inheritance, and joint resources. And so that could be like a resonating theme for some of you this month. Especially if you have like Scorpio placements or any kind of water placements. So just take it as it resonates. Okay, so the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you, should have been shuffling these the entire time. Okay, so Virgo, the song that I had on shuffle for you is crazy. I like this band has come up in almost all of the readings tonight. Remember Everything by Five Finger Death Punch. And some of the lyrics I wrote a bunch. Oh dear mother, I love you. I'm so sorry. I wasn't good enough. Dear father, forgive me, because in your eyes I never added up. In my heart I failed you, but you left me here alone. It all went by so fast. I still want change. something past. I always will remember everything. If we could start again, would it change the end? We remember everything, everything. So, this one hits a lot of notes for me because, like, this makes me feel like a lot of ways. I'm very empathic anyway, but I had a very, like, I love my family, don't get me wrong, and I had a good upbringing, but also there was a lot of screwed up, when you look in hindsight, there was a lot of screwed up things about it. Well, fast forward 37 and a half years after being born, I'm diagnosed with high functioning autism and ADHD. And I'm like, oh my gosh, finally there's a reason why I'm an overthinker. And sometimes I get really excited with the way that I think. And, you know, there's like, growing up, I was always just weird or quirky, you know, but I was still fairly normal. Nobody's normal. But I was able to hold my own because I'm also really smart, right? Take it as it resonates because, you know, there's a balance thing there, and it's not always balanced, but now I am. But long story short, and I share Virgo placements, so I feel like I can like talk about me a little bit. I normally don't like talking about myself, but I also have realized that without stories about myself on my own channel, it's my channel, whatever. It helps you guys learn about the chart, you know, and your placements within a chart. So anyway, my Virgo is Virgo Mars, and it's how I deal with like war and adversity and disagreements and things like that, right? Active energy. So anyway, like I feel like this is like talking about 10:27 on the clock. That's my birthday. Go figure. So I feel like this talks about, for me personally, it's talking about like how I was treated growing up by people that didn't realize that at that time I was autistic and ADHD. It was probably a lot of those traumatic events that created more of the ADHD, you know, because it's from trauma, you know. And I don't want to blame them. I'm not trying to blame them, but I am also trying to bring awareness to it. So people realize that there's like a lot of undiagnosed people walking this earth, just masking things that haven't been discovered yet, right? And that goes for like a lot of stuff outside of even people and personalities, right? Like there's a lot of stuff that just haven't been discovered yet. So like why judge it now if it helps some people? You know, and who are you to judge and control somebody's judgment for themselves if they're not hurting anybody else, and hopefully not themselves, but if they're not hurting anybody else, who are you to judge? So I don't know, take it as it resonates. I know that there could be a lot of arguments there, but anyway, I digress. I'm not going to continue on. We need to get into the cards. So I was shuffling these for Virgo, and this is the Secrets of the Witch. Underneath the deck, Bewitched. The witch now releases you from any ill wishing. She sprinkles sage beneath your pillow. Think of what you wish to release before you go to sleep. All will be well in the lunar cycle. In one lunar cycle. But so I would say by next, if you've been feeling like there's any weird energy attached to you, it's probably because of this. This is saying by the next full moon, you'll be good. All right, top of the deck. This is the one that we're looking at. The Earth Witch. This is crazy. Okay, I need to take a drink. It's Arnold Palmer. You're like the third sign that has received this. So at least one, I think it's been like one sign per element group. But this is the Earth Witch. The witch offers you the pleasures of the earth, the glory of the senses, the bliss of physical life, the gentle winds, the support of ground, and the falling rain bring all you need to know. This is talking about going out into nature, getting grounded. You know, like taking a walk, taking a hike, being out in nature, being one with the world, the earth. So this is also just like telling you to open up your senses. you know, whether it's through food and culinary arts and going out and exploring things or whatever. So, all right, Virgo, let's get into this. I'm going to lay out all the cards and then I'll try to, I keep saying that and then I end up explaining it along the way, but I'm going to try to just lay out the cards real quick and then we will get into it. Yeah, like the whole line, but you left me here alone. I feel like you feel like you were abandoned in some way. Maybe some of you were. And I'm sorry if that's the case. But I feel like, you know, you've learned how to get by, how to get through it. You still remember everything. In fact, you probably remember it more now than before. A lot of us are just waking up our energy. We're remembering all this. All right, Virgo, Justice going into this, into the read. King of Pentacles. Judgment. So, okay. Nice. All right, so we have the King of Pentacles, Judgment. We had Justice going into this. So that's like court, law, somebody making a decision about something. Take it as it resonates. You might have some court type things going on. The High Priestess. Could be with a High Priestess or regarding a High Priestess. She's the tarot card reader of the deck, or of the zodiac. She's the keeper of secrets, but also she sees all, hears all, right? She knows a lot. All right. She's also a good researcher. Heard all-knowing. Could be dealing with one. I mean, I always call myself a High Priestess, but you could be dealing with one, especially tarot card reader, getting tarot card readings. Clarify King of Pentacles for Virgo. Higher peace, power, protection, prosperity. Please, spirits. One more, please. Thank you. Okay, clarifying the King of Pentacles is the Sun card, happiest in the deck. Then we've got Two of Swords, making a decision between two things with a judgment. So that makes a lot of sense. And then we've got the Queen of Cups with the Knight of Cups. So I feel like there's being an offer made to a Queen of Cups. You could have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces in your chart. And then we've got clarifying the High Priestess, the Four of Cups. And that's not being completely fulfilled, but not also seeing this fourth cup that's right there in front of you, which is interesting. As a High Priestess, I think she sees it. I just don't think she's impressed with it, right? But that's also, that could be the underlying energy or what we don't see coming. So, looking at this, I'm going to shuffle these cards and see what comes out as I'm looking at this a little bit more. I feel like in the past, there's a King of Pentacles. And that could be you, Virgo. That's Earth sign, Earth energy. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You know, sitting in a nice, like being completely content, super happy, on top of your game, making money, happy, right? But there may have been something, justice and judgment. You could have had a court situation or had to make a decision on something, right? Actually, no. And it's a decision between two things, and it needs to be communicated. So now, once you've thought about it, there's an offer being made. Now, it could be coming from a Queen of Cups, but I also feel like it's actually being given to a Queen of Cups. Now, take it as it resonates. Energies can be crisscross reversed. But, you know, Queen, okay, so Cups are all about this water sign. It's all about feelings, emotions, intuition, creativity, relationships, and emotional connection, like either with yourself and if with others, right? Um, it's feminine energy anyway, but it's all about like healing and fluidity and receptiveness and being able to adapt. It's also very purifying and cleansing, you know, water. The Queen of Cups, she's very loyal and trustworthy, and you know, she wants to take care of everybody around her. She's very giving, but you don't take advantage of her because she's a queen. And it's like off with your head, right? She's a queen. She'll still do what she needs to do to take care of her. Because the flip side of a Queen of Cups, if you put her in reverse, super dramatic, like goes almost evil, right? Because it's feelings, emotions. You don't want to see the dark side come out. All right. I don't know if I cut these 3 ways. So, one more here. I heard one more. Oh, yeah, I did cut them, I remember, because... Anyway. All right, underneath the deck, we've got hemp, expansion. I am the Cannastrologer. I am a plant medicine advocate. Because of my ADHD and high-functioning autism. I already forgot if that was you guys that I told the story to. It is. I've done so much talking today trying to get these videos out. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so you may be in the cannabis industry is what I'm trying to say, or plant medicine industry, or an advocate, or be opening up to it, because it's talking about expanding your mind towards it, right? There's a lot of, and God, I'm probably preaching to the choir, but definitely for myself, like there's just so many benefits. And if you want to talk about it with me, I would love to talk to you about it. Also, drop some comments below if you are in the cannabis industry. Say, hey, what's up? Or if you're an advocate, or if you support. I just want to know what's up. Virgo. But, you know, on the hemp side, there's lots, like countless uses with hemp, and you know, the structural you know, foundation behind it. It can do lots and lots and lots of stuff. Medicine, CBD, hempcrete, you know, textile, all kinds of stuff, plastics, everything. On the THC side, you know, obviously and CBD, you know, it's medicinal. It can be, it is a medicine. And so there's all of that, but it's still expanding. The entire industry is still expanding. And so I feel like you might be involved, or at least curious in some way. And if you are, and you want some advice, I've been in the industry for a very, very long time, and I work as a consultant on the other side of things. And so reach out to me. I like this. Top of the deck, Rose. Somebody, I think Pisces had this under the deck, so you might want to check out that reading. But Rose is on top of the deck for you. So you may have romance on your mind. And you may have romance on your mind, and you could have something expanding in the cannabis industry or hemp industry, right? Or having to do surrounding hemp. So let's read romance. Red is for love, pink for romance, petals swirl and join in the dance. To bring about romance, kisses and laughter, and be of your heart happily ever after. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. A deep desire to be swept off your feet makes your heart beat furiously. Romantic gestures such as love, heart, chivalry, pledges, and chocolates make you giddy as you dream of living happily ever after. You are in love with love itself, and the romance you yearn for is ready to blossom as you honor your true feelings and appreciate the beauty that's all around you. As you breathe in deeply my sweet aroma, feel your heart's center swirl with sensual pleasure as it makes room for the love in your life. I'll magnetize your new aura and draw in all you seek on your quest for romance as you work with my petals and buds to cast spells of armoire and create love potions. Place a bouquet of my red and pink flowers in your bedroom to incite intimacy and delight as the heady heights of romance court you. I feel like you're thinking about love. You have love on the brain. And it's funny because, again, I said Virgo, that's my like Mars placement, which is about like war, right? But like when you care for somebody, it makes you like all giddy and weird, and like the whole war part, the angry, the boundaries and all of that almost goes out the door. Hopefully not all the way out the door, right? But it's like when you finally fall for someone. So I feel like for some of you, Virgo, you might be experiencing that, like whoa, what's hitting me right now? Well, it's romance. And it could be, I don't know, there's weird call to, it might be having to do with expansion. You might work together, right? And I feel like there's going to be an offer made. Also, this could have to do with money, pentacles, something that you love, which is like your job or something like that, right? You might be getting like a promotion or a job offer with that Knight of Cups. And then this will bring you to the Queen of Cups energy. You're going to hold on to it as you escalate towards like a High Priestess. You may become like, really, really like an expert level in whatever this is that you're diving into. So, and if it's a relationship, just use your intuition. Hold on to your gut feelings. You go with your gut feelings, and also understand that there's always like look for other opportunities being handed to you, and just use your intuition on which way to navigate. Yeah, I feel really solid about that. Okay. Oh, I just saw 2222 on the clock, so that's where I'm going to leave us. Look that up, angel number 2222. Google it. But I'm going to drop the song, Remember Everything, below in the comments. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. And like I said, if you're interested in like a personal reading, all of the information is going to be in the description below. But as you know, it's Together We Grow. So I really, really appreciate you being here and spending this time with me. I will be back again next week. I do the weeklies, monthlies, and in-betweens. I also appreciate all of the tips and donations. And like, seriously, it helps the channel grow. If you're interested in leaving one, I have that information below too. But I just want to say thank you because that helps me keep going. So that said, you guys have a fantastic week. It looks like you're going to let me know how it goes. Drop a comment below if any of this resonates. And I'll see you again on the flip side. Peace, Virgo.